or are you going to Hill to be?
Ooh. Geez, that's a good question.
Thank you.
It depends on what Wool's injury was. Do we know?
Something that kept him out a week and a day.
I'd love to know what it was, because there's certain things where you're like, it was his groin. Let's just give it another day after a game.
I'd go to the Beast on the weekend against
Nashville. It's a back-to-back on the weekend.
They got 4 or 3 games.
They got
Nashville, then
Saturday,
Dallas.
Sunday?
Yes, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, you're working 2 of those to check in, pal.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. May have to.
I go wall,
No.
beast, wall, beast.
Wall, Beast, wall.
No. Oh, I'm talking about last night. So I think I'm starting beast Thursday and then wall and then beast.
You're just
No.
not
Going back and forth.
overwork anymore.
I am. It's too important
I'm
to this
okay.
team.
I'm okay. Wall tomorrow night against Washington and win. You want to build something. If you really want to build something, build it off the Washington Capitals on the road.
This sounds an awful lot like got to build something going into Carolina here. This is a big measuring stick game.
I told you.
Oh, my knee.
No, I told you. 2 out of 3.
Okay.
2 out of 3.
Okay.
From Joseph Wall to Hill to Beast.
Yeah.
I go beast tomorrow night.
And then you get a couple days off before a Sunday start for Wool.
He doesn't suck. We're not treating him like he stinks anymore.
No, we're not.
He's a good goalie.
We're giving him
What do you believe
Saturday
he
night.
really is?
A decent goalie that can give you a chance to win.
What's his true save percentage talent?
Sam McKee's true save percentage stat, 907.
Ooh, put him in.
902.
Yeah,
in
we're
that
talking.
range.
Now we're talking.
Between 902 and 907 for Sam McKee's real save percentage.
I got him at a 900 flat.
Could be right too.
Let's I think I'd go Wool next game. Wool, Beast, Wool for me coming up. All right.
Good
All
hour,
right,
boys.
thanks
Great
to the
hour.
head coach of the Washington Capitals, Spencer Carberry. Leafs in Washington tomorrow night. If they can gain momentum off those 3 minutes. Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Start somewhere.
Our boy DA's on the other side of the door.
Nice.
David Amber in studio. Next, when we return to Real Kipper and Bourne. All right, let's take it up a notch on the National Hour. It's the Real Kipper and Bourne show. We're live on Sportsnet 650 in Vancouver, 960 in Calgary, and streaming always on Sportsnet Plus. If you don't catch us live, do what David Amber does. Download us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. DA, welcome in, pal.
Do it all at the same time. I download them all together. I want just more. I can't get enough of Real Kipper and Bourne. How you guys doing?
As a
Doing good,
reminder,
buddy.
this hour of Real Kipper and Bourne brought to you by Bet365. All right, DA. What do you got for us, buddy? What do you there is a ton. Since we talked to you last, it's like
Quinn Hughes? The Quinn Hughes trade.
It has to be the biggest. Were you expecting anything? Like there was a bit of a momentum shift in terms of, I think, Vancouver fans really coming to the conclusion like it's not looking like he'll resign. But did you expect something like a big trade to happen before Christmas?
I didn't know about the timeline, but it was more that it went to Minnesota. That was all signs to me were pointing to New Jersey's going to figure it out because that's the destination of choice, or Detroit because his off-season home's in Michigan, and there's all those connections there. And I sort of said, and they've got the package. They have a bunch of young studs to do that they could have packaged up. So when it was Minnesota, I was like, man, that took me by surprise. And we got off the air. I was with Monte Smith-Pelly and Mike Fuda, and we got off the air at 7 on Hockey Central. And I go down to meet some buddies at a restaurant. And by the time I get there, my phone's bing, 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 bing. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. One thing I'll say, guys, we need more Bill Guerins in hockey.
Yes, we do. And
Right?
Jim Rutherford.
This guy is as bold as they come, right? Like, remember when he took the position, one of the first things he did was he waived Parisi
Bought him out.
and Suter, which you're thinking, oh my God, this is the face, the heart of the franchise, and you're going to do that? Like, wow. Then the Kaprizov signing, biggest contract in hockey, and now this. This is a bold GM. I love it. I think it's fun, and I like his attitude. It's kind of like, if you get a chance to get an elite player like Quinn Hughes, you do everything in your power to get that player.
Yeah, particularly in Minnesota, where it's not like free agents are choosing there. So if you have the chance to get someone to go there, what did you think of the return? I love the idea from Bill Guerin's perspective. Let's say that only one or two of those three guys turns out, then you're laughing. You know, like basically the only way you'd say they ever lost that trade is if all of them become stars.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say they lose the trade if, I mean, consider the division they're in, right? There's a scenario where Minnesota plays Dallas in the first round and loses with Quinn Hughes. And next year, even if they hold on to Quinn Hughes and you know, they don't win a Stanley Cup, or they might not even win a round or two. That could happen just because of how good the division is. And then he goes and leaves to New Jersey, let's say. Then you lose that trade because you had two shots at it, you didn't come up with anything, and you gave up these great players.
What if they trade him if they got the sense that, you know, he wasn't going to re-sign?
Well, I mean, what did Billy Guerin say? He said sort of winning solves everything. And Kipper, you played in the league. Like, winning solves a lot, right? You know, if you want to be happy, winning is a big part of the puzzle. Quinn Hughes wants to win, especially with all the turmoil he just went through in Vancouver.
And you have to create an environment that gets people excited. So, of course, the fans are into it because they get to see a world-class player. But players now are in a position where you are talking to people around the league, and it's like, yeah, I'd like to go there. And the Blue Jays did it here, where there's one thing to say you like Canada, or you know you're interested in a new experience going to another country, but now all the players around the league are just going, I'm going there because I want to win. And I love hearing what they're saying. And that's what Bill Guerin's done in Minnesota. He's basically essentially turned it into a place of destination in a very short period of time.
And they have, listen, and I put out the scenario that they lose in the first round. They have just as much a chance to win in the first round, right? Like between their goaltending and Boldy and Kaprizov and Hughes, and they've got a great nucleus there. And they have not won a playoff series since 2015. So it was like, we need to be bold. We can't just stay status quo and keep bowing out. You know, they've had 13 straight winning seasons in Minnesota. Most regular season winning seasons in a row currently. And what do they have to show for it?
Where's
Nothing.
your binder? I was going to ask
over
you.
there.
You should have brought it on air. Have you seen his binder?
I have.
I'm
I have witnessed it. And even if 3 of 4 pieces turn out for Vancouver,
It can work for both teams here.
This could be a win-win.
I think it could be a real win-win here.
Yeah. I think you got to do what Guerin did. I'm not saying you shouldn't have done that. And I think for Vancouver, they identified the pieces. They're all young. Ogren, like, listen, he wasn't doing anything in Minnesota. He was, you know, it's a new fresh start for him. Yeah, this is my point. He didn't have a single point in 18 games. He was barely playing, and now he gets to Vancouver, scores in his second game. They're giving him a bit more leash to go out and see what he can do. Let's say he becomes a serviceable third-line 15-goal guy. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. You know? Bouillon looks like he's going to be elite.
Even if he's 65 or 70% of what Quinn Hughes was, it's a win. It's a win with 3 other pieces, including a first rounder. He doesn't have to be Quinn Hughes, but we know he can get up and